Hi there guys, and welcome back to another Harley's Happy Hour. It is the last one. It's the last one of this amount of giveaways. We've got just a bunch of packs to go through with these ones, just giving out the winners really. There are no more packs to open, there are no more giveaways to roll out for next week. It is literally just giving out the winners, which is why I got my little piece of paper, and I got my packs, and I got my thing, and my vault pack. So guys, it's going to be quite a short one, to be honest with you. As I said in the description of the video, I've just typed it out as we were waiting for it to start. Francois has agreed to give me some more stuff. I went back and I went, Francois, please. No, I didn't. I literally just turned around to him and said, Francois, I've run out of stuff. And he went, okay then, well, next time you get a shipment through, I'll bung some more giveaway stuff in. So, on the 26th of May, we have the second batch of Vault Packs. I think anyone who's been watching these streams or any other Rise streams about Vault Packs will know the value in these packs. They are value, I mean, I want to say value-tastic, but it sounds really bad, so I'm not going to say it, but I just said it, so it doesn't really matter. It's weird. Yeah, so, but they are full, jam-packed full of value. I'll show you what's in this one. We'll go through these packs again, of course, you know, we've got plenty of time. But yeah, and you'll see what the Vault Packs are all about if this is your first viewing. But yeah, so on the 26th, I've got another 3 packs arriving. No, well, yeah, I'll be ordering on the 26th, so they'll be arriving the week after, potentially the week after that, depending on how shipping goes. And then I will have more giveaway stuff, and we'll restart this whole boat. But as far as I'm aware, these are the last sample 2s that I'm going to be able to give away. It's not the last Vault Packs. I think Francois may give me another Vault Pack to send away, or 2. I'm not sure. But these are definitely... Well, I say definitely. Again, I don't know what he's going to send me. He could send me anything. I have no idea. But yeah, so this is the last sample 2s that I know of that I'll be giving away. Also, the Kickstarter is now in full swing. Francois has just hosted on the Discord live, opening one of the actual Kickstarter launch alpha set packs. So not samples, not anything, actual packs, like boxes. So he's just gone through that. He's had a fantastic look getting a load of 7 Deadly Sins. He really liked those 7 Deadly Sins. but yeah, no, he's had a great time opening them, and we've all enjoyed seeing the final finished product. So yeah, with all that said and done, let's move on. There's no real news really. I mean, like I said, the news was he's going to be doing that kind of stuff. Hi Cobra. Yeah, he's already opened up the Kickstarter packs and everything like that. So that's pretty much the news. It's all shipping out. People should start receiving their Kickstarters if they've managed to get them. If they were lucky enough to get on board in the Kickstarter, they should be getting them in the US roughly about June time. I think late May, early June, and I think the rest of the world will depend on shipping from the US. So I mean, that's pretty much where we're at. It's very exciting stuff. I've got a load of boxes. I can't wait to get stuck in. I want to show you guys the boxes. I want to show you the collector's boxes. I want to show you the coins, the pre-cons. I mean, there's so much stuff to choose. I mean, I've got so much stuff to show. Anyway, I'm waffling. Let's get this show on the road. So, giveaway draw. We've got, as per usual, the nice list of Doom. I haven't advertised this one for the last one because I thought, well, what's the point? I don't really want to kind of keep advertising and throwing it out there. It's spreading. The word is spreading. People seem to know that it's all happening now. So we've got 25 entrants for this last sample 2s. Most of obviously names that we know, but there's a few on there who are brand new, which is always good to see. It means it all is doing its job. The giveaways are doing the job and spreading the Rise TCG word. So as you can see, these are your names. These are the ones that have commented, subscribed, liked, and loved. So I'll put that to one side for now, and we'll go through each pack one by one. As you can see it down in there, you can see where we've got the random integer generator, which is where I get my random numbers. You've all got allocated a number. We shall see what's going on. So the number 1 pack from last week, and the first of the last, the beginning of the end, should we say. So we have a wanted, as we all know, from multiple times, we have a 1 coin cost action. Put a 3 coin bounty counter on a target creature, and when said creature dies, add that bounty amount to your stock. There you go. And it's a multi-target as well, so you can spend that price knowing that you're going to kill something and get 3 coins back from doing that 1 coin cost. It's good. It's good. We've got Money Battle. I'm not going to put them down there. I'm just going to flick them through. Money Battle is that auction one we talked about last week. Target constant card, make it the first bid. Basically, the player who makes the highest bid gets to decide what to do with the card. Of a number of options: Repair Hammer, summon a target door from your cemetery. Demonic Skull gains +1/+1 for each skeleton creature on your battlefield and in your cemetery. Again, huge against skeleton in skeleton decks. Vihuya. I had a word with Bossman about this on his stream earlier. It was like sitting there going, Vihuya? I think he pronounced it Vihuya. From like, you know, wee French. He was like, oh, wee, Vihuya. And I was sitting there going, no, Vihuya, because I like the Vehu. But yeah, so Vihuya. 1 coin flip success, cancel target imminent invocation. Huge power. With flight and constancy, that's the constancy ability there. It means that she is immune to -1/-1s, so she has got 2/3. Nothing going to change, or unless it goes up. Fail. Add a -1/-1 charge counter to another target creature you control. If no target is available, Vihuya deals 1 point of damage to each of your summoners. Necromancer Skeleton got the flight. For some reason, he doesn't look like he flies, does he? I mean, just judging by his artwork, it doesn't look like he's a flying guy, but he's flying. He's also got Horde. 2 coin cost, bounce target skeleton creature from your cemetery. Always good for 2 coins. 1 coin cost, transform 3 rank infinite skeletons you control into 1 rank infinite 4/4 skeleton with Horde for a 3/2 attack and defense. Amazing. Awesome stuff there. Treasure, gain 3 ether and gain 3 coins. Amazing. Just going to scratch my leg there because I've got some itch. Yeah, no, Raph, it's going to be amazing. Ozut. Ozut is one of the twins. Is it an Ozut? Is it more about abilities? Ozut more about actions? I think for me, just off the bat, off the face of it, it may change with future sets. I think Ozut is the better brother in this one, just because he removes actions. And actions are pretty key in this game. So if you're removing someone's actions, you can really like screw up the game, especially if it's like, you know, as it says, it's a creature, so removing it from creatures. Right, rank 1 spellcaster, probably one of my least favourite cards in the game to play against. To play it myself, I've never actually played it because, I mean, I'd like to say it's because I'm a nice guy, but it's just because I never got around to making a deck with it in. While this incantation is in play, only rank 1 cards can be played. As I've said before, the rank 1 up the top here, the ranks basically denote how many of these cards you can play in any deck. So if you've got a rank 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. So rank 1s, as you can imagine, are the more powerful variants of the card, of like, well, versions or cards as you're going along. So if this restricts you to only playing rank 1 cards, so that means you've only got a 1 in 50 chance, or depending on how much your library has been used, like we've got a 1 in, let's say, 30 to 50 chance on roughly an average game to actually pull this card. So it's pretty nasty to pull any rank 1 cards out of your deck. So if you're only allowed to play them, it kind of makes it a kind of a grinds the game to a halt. The only good thing is the next time you draw, exclude rank 1 spellcaster, so it just gets sent to your exclusion zone. It's gone. Purity, amazing as a holo as well. I love the look. I mean, the shiny, it's so shiny. Multi-target, 2 coin cost action during your turn. Bounce target constant card. Can be a real pain in the ass. I mean, really painful card to be playing against. If someone's literally, every time you play a card, they go, 2 coins, boom, yeah, you can have that back in your hand, and you're like, ugh, let's play it again. Or if any time you're trying to play something, boom, bounce it back to your hand. Annoying. And it's on fire. Now, the door itself is pretty good, but this artwork is pretty phenomenal with that kind of, that glitter hollow there. It's just, I don't know, it just pops. Real pops there. So this door can only block ground creatures. Opening this door will inflict 2 points of damage to all opposing creatures, which is fantastic if you're just literally sitting there going, okay, I've got this door played, kind of everyone's ignoring it, and then you go, I'm going to open the door, boom, all opposing creatures suddenly get 2 points of damage. You can wipe out someone's real low defense creatures in one fell swoop, all of them across the board. Big power, big power. People don't usually play doors, so this is, well, as far as we've got in this iteration of the game so far in the alpha set, door decks seem to be quite scarce, should I say, not rare, they're scarce. So this could be, you know, a diamond in the rough, should I say, with that, like just quote Aladdin. So yeah, 1 flip coin success. With this door inflicts 2 points of damage to your target creature. Again, amazing. Or 3 coin flip success. This door inflicts 1 point of damage to all creatures in play. So that means including your own. So just be careful with that one. But I'm going off the effect, like that effect there. Second one down. Opening this door will inflict 2 points of damage to all opposing creatures. That's big. That's big. If you've got a door opener, keeper, keys, I mean, big time. So anyway, that's me gone through the cards. As you can probably tell, because we're not opening anymore, I'm just going to reiterate these ones and enjoy doing it and going through it, because, you know, it is the way of things. So, I've got my gold pen for some reason. I don't need that just now. But we have got the random number generator. We have the list. So, without further ado, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. It is number 25 himself. It's Mr. Doug Mittelstadt. Doug Mittelstadt, congratulations, mate. You've won that first pack there. Number 1 for Doug Mittelstadt. Very well done, Doug. I'm just going to call you Doug M on the front, because it's quite a lot of letters in that name. Right then. Number 2. Let's get this one on. I've also got a couple of unclaimed packs, so I will be running through those guys, naming and shaming those for people as well. So that'll be after this one, of course. So, basic clone. Rank infinite clone creature. I mean, every single, well, as far as I'm aware so far, most creature types will have their rank infinite variants and versions. This is the clones. So it's got cloning. The cloning ability itself means that you can attempt cloning, and if you flip for it, and if it succeeds, you get a copy of it, of course, cloning. If it fails, you destroy the original clone in the process. So you get rid of both. So it's a big thing. So there you go. During your turn, summon a copy of the creature. Fail, this creature is destroyed. Cloning only works with clone-type creatures. This duplication rule does not affect cloning, the duplication rule, which is a different rule indeed. We got Nocturne. Again, bats, rank infinites. This is the bats variant. Usually thought of with Lilith as a summoner. So, 1 coin flip success. Nocturne deals 1 point of damage to target summoner and gives 1 HP to target summoner you control. Basically standard vampire drain kind of mechanic there. Damage is 1, gives you the buff. Just gives you the health. So, Skeleton, rank infinite, has the reanimation ability. So these icons are literally explained on all 3 of these. So you got cloning, well, okay, flight, not so much. Flight's a different one. But that just basically means that it's flying, the ground creatures can't attack it. So, flip success, reanimation. When this creature dies, return it to your battlefield with a +1/+1 charge counter. When it dies a second time, it is excluded from play. So not only does it die, and it will die quite easily as well, 1/1, it comes back as a 2/2. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, especially you got a bunch of them. Suddenly your 1/1 army becomes 2/2s all across the board. You can't complain with that. Mirror of Ugliness. Target attacking creature takes its own damage. Mirror. What can you do? Reflect. 1 coin flip success. The Mirror of Ugliness returns to the top of your library. So not only does it reflect, it also comes back to your hand, well, to the top of your library, so essentially back to your hand after the next turn. Not bad. I think it's a rule with the mirrors as well that it does that. So, the Golden Mirror, cancel target action activated by an opponent. Then you may use the action's result as if you owned it. Big power. You know what I was saying about that Ozit cancelling actions? This thing doesn't just cancel them, it bloody steals them. It steals his action. So, and then it does the same thing. 1 coin flip success, Golden Mirror returns to the top of your library. So next turn you could get it back in your hand and play that. Play it again. Play it again, Sam. Plus it's a rank 3, so you can have 3 of these bad boys in your deck. Mind Control. Mind Control, take control of the target creature. This creature stays on summon's battlefield, but you can decide during its owner's turn whether it attacks or activates its actions and who it targets. So in a multiplayer game, this can be really bad. However, there is a price to pay. You have to pay for any action costs, so it'll come out of your coin. And to maintain Mind Control at the beginning of your turn, you have to flip success. If it succeeds, you maintain control. If it fails, it goes back to the owner's control. Very similar to rank 1, rank 3. A little bit easier, because obviously there's going to be quite a few rank 3 invocations in your hand. Rank 3 cards, should I say. While it's in play, only rank 3 cards can be played. Next time you draw, exclude rank 3 spellcaster. It's pretty much a mirror image. There's rank 3 2 1s. I don't think there's a rank 4. I can't remember. I may be wrong. There may be a rank 4. However, I know there is Perfectionist spellcaster, which means that you get to choose which rank. And that is just a nightmare of a card. Alior Dagnus, if you're playing with your diseases, this is the guy you want to be playing. He's the summoner. Alior Dagnus summons rank infinite spirit creature. Again, you'll see the rank infinites. They all have their own ones. Mr. Spirit. He gives dementia to target opponent. He gives, I think that's trauma to a target opponent, and then he gives madness to a target opponent. Madness is by far the biggest one. Trauma can be a real bad one. Dementia can be irritating, but madness is the one that you want to watch out for, because that is literally like mind control, but without the whole flip success. If you give a creature madness, it moves to your side, and you can use it. Yeah, get him up to skill level 4, level him up. That guy can be a real pain. Ultra Laser Unicorn, some of the most striking art. I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. It's so cool. It's a great creature as well. Rank 2. Ranks 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Yeah, so you got the Perfectionist Spellcaster, and you have got a rank 4. So thank you, Raph. There is Ultra Laser Unicorn. So you've got Pierce, which is very much like Trample in Magic the Gathering. Any damage over will be transmitted to one of the summoners. You've got Distance, and you've got Reach. I think that's Reach. For a 1 coin flip success, Ultra Laser Unicorn deals 2 points of damage to target opponent's creature or door. So it can wipe them out with a 1 coin cost. So it can already take out someone and then attack for a 3. So can be potentially really good. There's your rank 3 spellcaster. I mean, does he have 2? Yeah. So he's got the standard and the hollow. Fantastic right there. And well, I'm not going to go back to that one, but it's just pretty. I like the colours. The colours are popping on that one with the hollow. And then we've got the glitterfied Kronos. Kronos is an imminent creature. Rank 1 with flight. He's got distance, and he's got the electric element. Not so much has been said about the elements thus far. I think they're going to be coming more into play later on down the line in later sets, but I mean, they're on these cards for a reason. So, for a 1 coin flip success, return, so bounce, the last card that performed an action. Again, can be kind of like considered like a purity type thing where you can just bounce the cards as a back. But if the guy keeps using his actions and he's got a chain running and he's going to keeps using it and keeps doing it, you can really spoil that with this. If you fail though on that flip success, on that flip action, or your opponents discard a card, can be pretty bad. I mean, depending on how much they've got in their hands. If they've only got 1 card in their hand, that's annoying. So, for number 2, let's see who's going to get number 2. So we're going to go again. 3, 2, 1. It's number 5. It's number 5. Who is number 5? Where are you? Raphael Clairon. Congratulations, Raphael Clairon. He is my boy, Raph. That is now, I think that's the 3rd pack you've got off me. You, Raph. You're doing something. I think you're mixing up with this random org thing. Whatever it is, you're doing it. You're doing it right. Raph, you get a little love heart on yours because, I mean, I don't know if you guys were aware, anyone's watching this, but Raph was the guy who actually had his cards misdelivered to another address, and the guy tried to sell them back to us on the Discord. I mean, where's the thinking, guys? Where's the thinking? But there you go, Raph. I mean, I think it's all kind of come back to you in very good form, I think. Right then, number 3. Really shipping cards. You're not ruining my shipping cards, mate. Trust me, you're not ruining my shipping cards. Yeah, it's all good. So, Wanted, we've already been through. We know Wanted. Money Battle, we've already been through. We know Money. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same as the first one, like just with a couple of things. Right, here we go. Clone Army. So, 2 coin flip success. Summon 2 rank infinite clone creatures. Pretty good, especially if they've got the cloning abilities. Well, they have. 4 ether charges. I know, honestly. He had it. Sorry, yeah. So, as Raf's just pointed out, the guy actually tried to sell them back with Raf's name on them. Raf's a big player in the Discord, so it's like, I mean, like, as anyone's not going to go, Raf, guys, got your cards. Madness. Anyway. Let's move on. 4 charges of ether. During opponent's turn, activate cloning for all your creatures that have the ability. That's cool. That's a really cool card. If you're going pure clones and you've got a bunch of rank infinites out there, all with clone, or any other clones that have got cloning ability, you're going boom. Like, I'll be more than happy to open your Kickstarter boxes, Raph. So yeah, cloning, fantastic. I mean, Clone Army. Undead Army, whenever one of your summoners suffers damage, summons a rank infinite skeleton creatures. There you go, easy. As soon as your summoner gets it, there you go, rank infinite skeleton creature. The only problem with that is you have to take damage on your summoner. That's kind of what you don't want to be doing. But if it's Lovia, or you've got Lovia, you can take a couple of hits. One coin flip success could be potentially, saying that, could be Lazarus Lovia partnership. Well, who knew? Who knows? One coin flip success, deal 1 point of damage to target summoner. There you go. So that does mean yours as well. So you could do that and then heal in the same turn if you so choose. It's up to you. Life Temple, I've been through this one so many times. I can't stress enough how much this is pretty much a staple for every single person playing. In most decks, you'll be wanting to have some kind of life HP generation. You'll have something going on. This is a standard, just constantly just giving you HP. It's each cycle your summoners gain 1 HP, both of them. If you have anything that doubles that, play that. You've got 2 HP each one. So each time it's your turn, and every turn in the game that's been taken. So if you're in a multiplayer game, each time it's an opponent's turn, you can go on flipping. And then you flip success, there's no fail, so there's nothing to lose, and your summoners can then gain 1 HP. If you've got the double, such as Water Orb, boom, you've got 2 HP. Fantastic card. Should be in most decks, I'd say. Felix the Destructor, pretty much a straight up creature. Cat, 3/2. It's got a reach, fight back, and pierce. So yeah, he's just a bit of a beast, to be honest. Yeah, he's gonna get your flying creatures, and he's gonna do some damage while he's doing it. Trauma. So this is like that Alior Dagnus, the second skill down. So we had Dementia, Trauma, and Madness. Madness being the big one. Trauma is not something to be sniffed at though. So so anyone with a disease, you have to flip for it. With this one, if it's a success, you then destroy the creature with Trauma, and the owner of Trauma then takes 2 points of damage on one of their summoners. So it can be really bad news for someone. Flying Misdegree, cat. As you can probably tell, I'm pretty sure that's a cat. I'm not sure, but yeah. So flying cat with immunity, so it doesn't get diseases such as that Trauma we've just done. 2/2. Can't really say much more than that. Skeleton King, fantastic card if you're doing skeletons. It's got that resurrection, so it comes back with a 2/3 if you manage to succeed and you flip. So it'll come back as a 3/4 immunity, so it doesn't get damaged with any diseases, and it's got pierce as well, so it can also attack your summoners after the fact of destroying your creature. So he enters the battlefield with a charge counter. For each charge, you other skeleton creatures gain +1/+1. So not only does he do all of the above, he also buffs your skeletons. Each time Skeleton King attacks or blocks, he summons another rank infinite skeleton creature under your control. I mean, this guy's just so his creature generation, his creature buffer, he's a tank, he's also pretty indestructible, gets a second life. He's huge. It's the reason why he's a rank 1, and the fact that someone is about to get him in hollow is like stereo, baby. Ozit, my favourite, like I said, the favourite of the 2 twins is an Ozit. He's the dark one, so also kind of have a point in his favour. I like dark. Ozit removes an action from target opposing creature. As you can imagine, much more powerful than the ability one thus far. Cancels a target opponent's incantation invocation and sends that incantation to its owner's cemetery. So I think Izzet does the imminence, which is okay, but incantations are the problems that can keep coming back at you. Imminence are usually like a 1 hit, or potentially 2, depending on how the person's playing their deck or their luck in their hand. With an incantation, though, it's much better to get rid of that before it even plays. And if you can get that straight to the cemetery and they have no way of fishing it out of the cemetery, all the better. Ozit reveals the last card in the opponent's library. You may then invoke the revealed card or destroy it. I mean, yep, pretty much straight up and down there. And then Ozit copies and activates a skill from an opposing summoner, regardless of the current skill level of that summoner. So then he basically takes other summoners' skills. I mean, this is not a bad pack at all. For a mirror image of, for a potentially mirror image to start a few cards were pretty there. I think that was just look at the draw. So, number 3, who are you? Let's see. Number 3, it is number 16. Number 16, who's got it? Epic 7 Vet. Epic 7 Vet. Not someone who I recognise him from previous lists, but not someone who's been very active in this thing. Hi Cavo. Hello friend. Number 3, the Epic 7 Vet. Congratulations, brother. Well done to you. You have managed to pull yourself some really good stuff. You got that Ozit. That's nice. Epic 7. You got some splurge on there from the gold paint pen. A bit of over splurge. I'll put that back down there. And then number 4. Before we move on to the Vault pack, let's get that one out. Right then, so look forward to watching replays tomorrow. Early start software. Good luck all. Right then, bye Cabo. Hi, bye. Wolem. So Wolem, so it starts with advantage. 1 coin flips success until the end of turn. Wolem gains rage, and then 1 coin flips success. Hi Jerry. Until the end of turn, Wolem gains reach. With a 3/1, he's a cracking monster. There you go. He's a good monster to be having. Pandora's Door. Very much along the lines of Pandora's Box, but yeah, it's more to do more with the diseases, as you can imagine it always is. Opening this door inflicts, I think that's dementia, on all opposing creatures. Big time. For a 4 coin cost, it invokes Pandemic. Pandemic is actually another card, and if you have the card itself, it's a 3 coin cost, but this one enables it for a 4 coin. Target disease in play on the battlefield is transmitted to all cards that share a type with the original disease card. So if you've got Wolem, for example, and he's a monster, and then you've got loads of bilious beasts or of the monster variety, then instantly you've got dementia or, more importantly, madness, giving you control of them. You can then bump, transmitted to all cards that share the type of original disease card. So you play this in tandem with a madness card or an ability that gives a madness. You've just nicked their entire board. Ease Door. This door can only block ground creatures. Open this door gives fight back to target creature. 1 coin flip success. Target summoner you control gains 2 HP. Yep. Healing. Nice. 2 coin flip success. Target creature or door gains +1/+1 charge counter. Nice. Clone Army. Again, pretty good. I mean, you know, we've just been through it. I love it. It's great. Great for all your clones. Undead Army. Just been through that. Shroud Prophecy. Add a number of coins to your stock equal to the number of creatures in your cemetery. If you're playing skeletons or something that's creature heavy and you're just like smashing out rank 1s, rank 2s, rank 3s, rank 4 creatures, go for it. But not rank infinites. Very important that you understand that rank infinites don't go to your cemetery. They get disappeared, and they go to your ether cost. So that's something that you should probably be aware of going forward. Lust. One of the 7 deadly sins. If you manage to play, as it says down here in the bottom, if all 7 sins are in play under your control, you win the game outright. Outright. That's if you can get them. They're all rank 1s, so pulling all 7 of them is quite difficult. Playing them at the same time, very much more the challenge. But it's not impossible. I've seen it done. All angel creatures become demon creatures. They lose constancy, which means that they lose the ability, the thing that blocks their -1/-1s. So deal 1 point of damage for each converted angel to the owner. Can be very bad news for someone. Again, now these ones have like a macro picture, and if just nudge my camera, and if you manage to get them all, you can lie them out, and it's like creates like kind of like a mural type thing. It's very cool, very cool. One day I hope to show you. I'll show you just have laid out for you guys. Silence. Choose an effect during target opponent's turn. They cannot invoke imminent cards while silence is under your control. During your turn, target opponent cannot invoke imminent cards while silence is under your control. So basically it's a choice between during their turn or during your turn. So basically, can they block your cards, or can they just not use any imminence during their turn and let you use them? It's very different. It's kind of one of those things, the nuances that you kind of go, oh yeah, it sounds really similar, and then at the end of it you're going to go, actually no, it's quite a big difference. So, but also to keep silence in play, you must pay 1 coin at the beginning of each cycle, otherwise destroy it. Onto the hollows. The first common hollow, Kilas, keepers, very cool. During the turn, tilt Kilas to open or close a door. That on fire door with the 2 on all opposing creatures. This kid just suddenly opens the door. Boom. There you go. Destruction. Demonic Skull, we've already been through. He gains +1/+1 for each skeleton creature on your battlefield and in your cemetery. Can be huge considering he's a 0/1. There you go. And Goldmine. Now this is a strange card. I wouldn't particularly want to be playing this. It's a very pretty card. I love the whole glitter hollow effect down the mine shaft. Obviously the light for the torches. This door can't block. This door comes into play open. Closing Goldmine makes it inactive. Now, you may place creatures in the Goldmine. For each creature in the Goldmine, you gain 1 coin during your restoration phase. So essentially, each turn you have in your restoration phase, you will either pull 2 coins and 1 card from your deck, or you'll point 1 coin and 2 cards from your deck. Most of the time it's 1 coin, 2 cards, because cards are obviously more valuable, depending on how your game's progressing. This thing will then go, right, I've got a bunch of creatures. I don't want. I'm going to stick him in the gold mine, and then so when you pull your 1 coin, you can then have, so you've got 4 creatures in, you make that 5 coins. Only problem is, the creatures in the gold mine, as I'm just going to read here, creatures in the gold mine cannot attack, defend, or activate their actions. They're literally just in there making you money. If gold mine is destroyed or excluded, creatures inside will also be destroyed. That's kind of a bad thing considering it's only 2 defense down here. Closing or bouncing gold mine returns all creatures to the battlefield, so that's a good caveat. Retrieving a creature from the gold mine will give it invocation sickness, so it's not that you can use the gold mine to bypass invocation sickness, it will still get invocation sickness going forward. So, it's not something I would particularly be using because there are other much more efficient ways of generating stock, but it's also just a nice little card to be having in your collection. Right, number 4. Number 4, let's go. Right, step on down. Boom. It's number 2, Frosty Ghosts. Oh, Frosty Ghosts FG, my brother. Good work, my friend. So, Frosty Ghosts has got it. So our 4 winners for this week on the, well, for the last sample 2 standard boosters. Yeah, sample 2 standard boosters. Mr. Doug Mittelstadt. We've got Raphael Claron. Good work, Raph. We've got Epic 7 Vets. Salute to you, my friend. And Frosty Ghosts, my bro from the UK. I know he's in the UK because I think he's one of the first people I chatted to on the Discord, I think. Shout out to you, Frosty. Right then, so Frosty Ghost, let's write your name on here. Let's get you done. Oh, once more. I think this is leaking a little bit. Frosty Ghosts. Okay. So, big one. The biggin. The VP. LVP. The Rise Vault Pack. Now this thing is good, and as I said before, 26th of May, Friday. I think it's a Friday. Yeah, I think it is a Friday. 26th of May. The next batch of Vault Packs. I think there's a further one afterwards, but I mean, you know, if you want them, might as well just get them now, because they are not going to be around for long. Vault Packs. We've got 5 slots. The last slot is always a lenticular, so when you move it, it changes. It changes into the alternate art. It's very cool, very cool. I'll show you on the last one. The first one is one of a bunch of things. This one is a sample 2, but you can also get French cards, and French cards are max population 3 in the world. There's a few in there which are population 1, one of which I've actually managed to pull live on the Discord Rip Room. Which was very, very cool. So I was like, right. So Magic Seal. This is a sample 2. So this is the current ones that we're doing at the moment. But as I said, the first slot is always going to be that one. I'll just run through the slots again because again we've got the time, guys. I've got nothing else to open. So here we go. So we can either have the first test print light black border French cards. We've got a complete 306 French card standard set. So it was 306, it's now 308, thanks to Juan and El Pollo from Guacamele. We've got the first test print light black border French cards, so we've got 3 hollow ones, that's one of which I've got. So, I mean, these things are unique. They are off-cuts, they're like miscuts, it's everything. It looks very much like the first ever ones you're going to get, so very, very cool. You've got sample 1 black core standard cards, not serialized, standard cards. And there's 271 of those, and then you've got the 400 pop sample 2 standard cards. So this is just a standard Magic Seal that we've just been pulling out of this sample 2 set. Still, at the moment, because and this is something I pulled it and I went, oh, it's only a sample 2, and I'm thinking actually, if you think about this, once this launches, these sample 2s are going to be amazingly rare, amazingly valuable. They're going to be, because at the moment they're all we're seeing, but one day these are going to be big. So, you got the sample 2 right there, Magic Seal. This is a Patreon card, the Fall Hollow Patreon card. Now, Patreon cards came as a different kind of thing. So this was all, it was like, I think there was like a limited run of about 20 cards in each month, and each month they would come out. There was a 5 card booster packs that you could buy from the Patreon site. they did some nice little things. They did like some different art, so like a Cloverfield, which was violet and stuff like that. This is the fall. So this is the fall in the actual fall, the one that was in sample 2s and is now going to be in the alpha. The fall this is reversed, so this is a reverse art, and also you can actually see these little critters falling off the edge. They're all tumbling down here. So I mean, I wish I could show you one, but I would have to get one out from the binder up there, and it's just like, I'm not going to bother. You guys can use your imaginations. It's there. So yeah, so this is a very cool card. I think this is from the May. I don't know if Raf can clarify that one for me. I think it's from the May one. I will just have a look as I'm on print run as we speak. And it is not July. It could be. Doesn't look like it's there. Might be April, August. August. It's got to be August. I can't even find it, lad. Yeah, I can't find that. But yeah, it's there. It's definitely there. I mean, 29. So I would say it's probably more April, May times. But yeah. I'll leave it to you, Raf. If you can find it for me, that'd be great. Thank you, mate. Thank you in advance. So, yeah, the fall. There you go. Fantastic Patreon card there. Bit of history of the Rise journey from its Patreon days. This was about probably March. It ran from March to August last year. So, there you go. Destructor. A beautiful holo card. Very nice. When the Destroyer arrives on the battlefield, so it's kind of like a Destroyer... Destructor name. We worked on these cards and reworded a lot of them because a lot of it was lost in translation from the French, so we kind of made sure it was all good. Destructor decided, like, basically we went to Francois and said, look, is it Destroyer or is it Destructor? Destroyer reads better, but Destructor could be the name, whichever one you want to do. I think he's made it into the Destroyer now. But because it's what you were saying earlier, it's a together card, but rather than going through the nonsense of the actual card itself, this is a sample C. So that means it's a collector's sample. So Francois sent out before the sample 2s and before the Christmas set, so before Valentine's, Christmas, everything going back before the Kickstarter, we had the collector's boxes go out. The collector's boxes are rarer than rare. They're insane. Collector's samples. This is one of those cards. Absolutely fantastic pull. Rank 1 rare. Ooh, it's a rainbow collector card. It is the badass clone with the wavy. We called it Kevin. I think we had a vote about when we'll do it because everyone's sitting there going, I call it heat wave. We had like just waves, just like bacon. I think was another one. And then someone suggested Kevin, and everyone kind of jumped on with Kevin for a while. But yeah, so this is a rainbow Kevin thing, badass clone collector's card. This is very much a test slot, so this is a test card. It's never going to be released, never going to be seen again. One of a kind printing. I think there's only about 20 of that, I think, in the world, so very lucky person for that one. And then finally we have the Lenny. We have the Lenny, Harley the Satyr. So this is a pin-up Lenny. So what she usually looks like is that one. But then and it has like all her wording as well, so it's pretty good. So you can play it if you want. I'm not sure you'd want to, but if you tilt it, it becomes the pin-up, which you can see why it's the pin-up version. I mean, tell me if you can't see why it's the pin-up version, because we'll have to have a little conversation about birds and some bees, I think. But yeah, definitely definitely the pin-up version. So there you go, the pin-up version of Harley the Satyr with your Kevin, your collector's sample, your Patreon glitter holo, and your sample 2 magic seal. Going back into your pack and into the VP sleeve slot thing, which I'll send it out in. There you go. Let's click the button. Let's click it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Number 20. Who's number 20? Oh, my friend. Oh, mate. It's Keep Running. Keep Running himself has managed to land the Vault Pack. KR, well done to you, brother. There you go. The pin-up Lenny. Good work, guys. Honestly, Can't say fairer than that. It was pretty amazing. So, as I said, this is the last one I'll be doing for now. I've still got a couple of vault packs that I'm keeping back. I've got 2 vault packs I'm keeping back for giveaway reasons. That will be later on in the sequence of things. What I want to do is keep them back for a while. And so basically, I want to keep back some sample 2 boosters. I think I've got 2 of those, and no, 3 of those, and 2 vault packs. And I'm going to what I'm going to start to do is start to accrue a nice little pot mishmash of boosters and things like that throughout the Rise journey. So like, you know, in a few years' time, what we'll do, we'll just kind of come together and have a giveaway, and there'll be some absolute amazing stuff in that giveaway. You know, I'll be going giveaway for this, and I'll, you know, do a few weeks of that. Let's say like set 3, set 4. Once Rise has got its legs, more people are hearing about it. It's out there. It's amazing. You know, the Kickstarter's kind of gone to fruition. We've got like Candy Apocalypse next. Francois has already said that the 3rd set, so the one after Candy Apocalypse, so this is Alpha. We've got Candy Apocalypse next, so about this time next year. We've got the 3rd set. He's already said it's a Lovecraftian one, which is amazing. So a bit of Cthulhu mythos going on. Amazing. I can't wait for that one because, yeah, it's just cool. You know, like I say, I like the dark stuff, so Cthulhu mythos is right up there for me. So I'm going to be keeping some of this stuff back. There'll be loads of stuff. I mean, like literally any mini sets that come out, I'll keep a few packets back of that. There'll be just basically everything. Any releases that are going to be happening, I'll probably get gifted, well, hopefully. I mean, I don't want to count my chickens, but hopefully Francois will deign to give me at least a couple of packs to give out to you lovely people. And of course, watch this space. I'll be sending out things on Instagram and giving out notifications. If you're not already, join the Discord. There's a link in the description to this video. We'll get on that, and you know, you'll be kept all in the loop of any videos that I'm doing. But more importantly, not just my videos, everyone's videos. So all the Discorders and the content creators, they'll all be doing it. You'll get on that. You'll get any advance warning on any releases that are coming out. You'll have all the Discorders in the Rip Room. You'll be able to see live anything that's going on. It's always a good and the community is fantastic. There's literally no toxicity. It's just like people, pure and simple, coming together, talking about cards, loving the game. It's brilliant, and everyone helps themselves out, like helps each other out. Sort of thing, helps themselves out, helps each other out. There's always people like sitting there going, "Oh, I wish I could have done this and I wish I could have done that." It's always there's always someone there going to go, oh, "I might be able to sort you out a little something." Maybe. So it's really good, man. But yeah, there you go, guys. KR, congratulations to you, mon frere, and all of the guys here. I've already spoke to Poison outside of here. We had Kamal. We've got Doug M, Raph, Epic 7, and Frosty Ghosts. You boys have all got your packs coming to you. And just to quickly name and shame the people who I'm still waiting on, we've got K Brew, number 3, K Brew. Where are you, K Brew? Come on. Get out there. Just get on the Discord and just send me where you want it to go. I'll do it. James, randomly just called James. Don't know anything else about this guy whatsoever. Nothing at all. So James, if you're there, bro, come for me, man. Come for me. We'll talk. Craig Christify, bro. Craig, you've commented a few times on these videos. You need to just get on the Discord and just message me. Just do it. You've got a pack waiting for you. And finally, Tony F. Tony F is from ages ago. It must have been one of the first ones. So yeah, Tony, once more, get on the Discord, man. Just send me a message. I will get them out to you. So yeah, there you go, guys. Fantastic. It's been so good, man. We've had like a lot of fun. I think it was late March I started this, so 2 months, and 2 months well spent. Yeah. So I mean, I think I'll next see you guys in a few weeks. It'll be like 3 weeks time, I reckon, and we'll do some more packs. Anyway, it's been a pleasure, guys. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.